I'm Thomas W. Case, and tonight I'll be reading 5 poems from Sleep Always Calls. It's available on Amazon.com as well as my other books. Seedy Town Blues, Aluminum Cowboys, and it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to the madhouse. And I will get right into it. First one is called She Visits on the Cold Wind. One second. I got a cat that's wanting to get in on this too, Mojo. All right. Out of nowhere, a thought of you will hit my mind like a poison dart. I don't know what triggers it. Tonight, I think it's the cold wind blowing outside my window. Or it could be the tangerine I just ate. That sweet juice. It doesn't last, though. Gone in a flash. Too small for a lifetime together. And I'm alone with this bright orange pain, vowing to never write about you again. All right. This next one is called It Took Years. Many years ago, I went to this little Irish bar on Sunday nights. There was a jazz band that played. Monk, Mingus, Coltrane, Miles, and the Duke. I drank gallons of Bloody Marys on those hot summer nights. Dill pickle spears and green olives came up later on those hungover, dreamless mornings. I was young. I wasted the days lying in the sun, bayoneted by youth. Copper-colored skin, tin soul. I would go thousands of miles chasing that train before I would be forgiven. All right. Next one is called You Just Know. On my last drunken escapade, I was sitting in my girlfriend's living room. It was about 3:28 a.m. I was sucking on a cheap bottle of vodka, and it was sucking the soul right out of me. I knew things needed to change. She had just sucked me dry in the bedroom, and I was losing all my strength. I had the wisdom of a snail inching along, waiting to be crushed. I wasn't drunk, just liquid smooth, contemplating and configuring the degradation and the lack of windmills to chase. The mirror had become a horrible and putrid place. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a large shadow zip across the wall. A second later, our cat, Patches, leapt into the air. I heard a terrible squeak, tweet, squawk. I ran to her and began prying at her mouth. It was a small night bird. I took it from her and put it outside. It was still alive. And there was no blood on my hands. I said, "Bad Patches." It freaked me out. I woke up my girlfriend and told her what happened. She said, "Are you sure it wasn't a dream?" I went into the bathroom and looked in the mirror. I drained the last of the vodka and walked to the hospital. When it's time, you just know. All right. The next one is called Getting Sleepy. While listening to Chet Baker, I become sleepy. Smooth jazz oozes from small black speakers. The bass rolls around in my heart, touching the dark corners forgotten by God and the naked branches of early spring. Old smiles and jasmine paint the broken bicycle of my mind. I drift off to a land of yellow and red canoes, floating softly on a sullen lake that mirrors the silly cracked sky. Beneath the still waters, catfish play the marimba and sip absinthe, greener than grass. And the last one is called The Words Have Sailed Away. The poems don't come tonight as I sit at this maple desk that has been such a loyal friend. The plastic autumn leaves sit quietly in a vase on the back corner, burnt orange and raw sienna, melancholy ochre, silent and perfect with no life. When I'm not writing, I make necklaces, shark's teeth, puka shells, turquoise coral. They hang silently next to the blue wooden sign that says, Relax. The A in relax is a sailboat drifting out to sea. Even the orchid by the window isn't blooming yet. Myopic migraines, kaleidoscope vision, and tonight, the words have sailed away. I'm Thomas W. Case. Thanks for listening. My books are available on Amazon. The link is in the description. Keep fighting, keep writing, keep surviving.